Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Donahue, and today we're going to talk about the stigma attached to dating on apps while being HIV positive, and also the anxiety about potentially misleading a partner. Sadly, there is still so much stigma with being HIV positive. People are getting educated a little bit more every day, and many apps are taking it upon themselves to educate their users with different pop-ups, different programs, and also some have gone as far as to ban STD and STI and HIV stigma shaming language. And I think that's really important. The more educated people get, the more confident they'll be that dating or having sex with someone who's HIV positive does not have to carry any risks. But again, dating on these apps might mean that you're going to encounter some stigma. So I always tell people, before you go on an app, really check in on your confidence level. Because even if it's not about HIV stigma, there's body shaming, sexual racism, sex negativity, kink shaming, all sorts of things that we're going to have to encounter. So if you're starting to feel anxiety or depression when going online, take a little break. You might have dating app burnout. It's a real thing. Now, for those that are feeling confident, they're feeling happy, and they're feeling secure enough to go on a dating app, you might have to do a little education. Again, not everyone knows that with treatment as prevention and also by taking PrEP, that there is no possibility of transmitting HIV. So be prepared to educate a little bit. Now, as far as misleading someone, you don't have to divulge all private things right from the door. In fact, I think sometimes withholding is better. People have to earn trust before we share with them things that are potentially triggering, whether it's about addiction, recovery, stuff about our bodies, or even things around our sexual health and wellness. The only time you really have to make sure you have that conversation is when we're talking about informed consent, and that has to do with when you are going to have sex with someone. But upon first dating and meeting someone, it's okay to just lead with yourself, your personality. Because again, being HIV positive is not your entire personality. You are far more than just a diagnosis. I want people to feel confident leading with whatever parts of themselves they feel best about. Meet people that you are compatible with around all of those interesting, colorful things that make you, you. So before you go on an app, check in on your mood, make sure you're in a place to deal with all the messy things that come with it. Know that you might need to do a little educating because not everyone's up on the current stats. And also, lead with the parts of yourselves that are most important they feel confident with. Match around that. And once you've gotten to know someone and you think they have value and worth to you, or you're going to be sexual, that's when you can make certain disclosures. Make sure you're disclosing to people that you feel safe with and that you trust. Because again, there's so much stigma out there around HIV. But programs like Plus Life and myself, we're working really hard to end those by educating people. So good luck, and remember, sex and dating is supposed to be fun. So make sure you're out there having fun.